It's 2:15 a.m. We can't sleep. We're playing Midnight Suns. Let's go. Let me text my boy. Ah. Are we on? Connection is unstable. What's that mean? Hey, well, let's give it a go. We got to talk with Tony and
I
Robbie.
will post about this on my socials. And I might embellish a teensy bit.
Yee.
What the hell did you do, Tony?
Yeah, Tony.
Tried to save the world? Enough, Tony. We tried and we failed. Time to admit we might not have all the answers on this one.
We needed to act, and that's exactly what I did. Yeah, okay, the plan
Oh,
didn't
yeah.
work out.
I
I'll
changed
come up
clothes.
with it. If that doesn't work, I'll try
To the
again
Gorilla's
and
hoodie.
again, until I win.
You win.
You know what I meant.
I know exactly what you meant.
Civil War
Listen to
2.
someone other than
Civil War
yourself for
2.
once. Stand down, Tony.
Not while I can still fix this.
Stand down now, before we all go down with you.
What do you say, boss? You know that I've got this, right? What do you say, boss?
Let's
right?
let's chat about
Should
it.
a star player get benched after one mistake? Or maybe you're smart, and you know I can get us across the finish line.
I think we go dark with this. I think we do this through magical means.
It is time for others to take the lead before you do more harm.
Oh, I see. Et2, Hunter?
Yeah, man, you're kind of a douche, and I don't really like you that much. Where's Robbie?
If anyone wanted to know what an absolute catastrophe looks like, it's a Demon Hulk.
Yeah, we're gonna have to deal with that. It's gonna be a problem.
Hunter, are you any good at writing eulogies?
What?
I mean, it's not like Robbie's gonna let you write a eulogy for Blaze. Seems like this is something he's got to work out on his own. But a little backup never hurts.
And what are you doing?
Me? I'm here to support Robbie. He watched his personal hero sacrifice himself. He shouldn't have to grieve alone.
That's sweet. You should hurry him along.
Probably hurry him along. There are more important things all of you could be doing than planning Johnny Blaze's eulogy.
This isn't really about Blaze, you know. I mean, we're all sad that he died, but Robbie's really torn up more than anyone else.
I wish the dark
If we don't
responses
help him
weren't
find some sense of closure, I'm
so
afraid he'll completely fall
asshole-ish.
apart.
Closure? What is that?
Yeah, you know.
Closure?
Closure? Like, after you have a breakup and you insist on making your ex go out for coffee so you can tell them how they made you feel.
Do you think that is effective?
No.
I've watched hundreds of hours of daytime TV talk shows that say yes. So, as soon as Robbie works this out, we'll be good to go. Robbie will figure out what to do. Eventually.
Listen.
What about
if
you, Big
want,
Shoots?
you can call me Eric. But that's between us. I better not hear Stark.
Hey, Hunter.
You got it, Eric.
You're just in time for the brainstorming session. I can't get Blaze out of my head. I don't mean possession or anything. Just everything that happened.
Tell me what you are thinking.
On the one hand, he was my personal hero. On the other hand, he tried to destroy you.
Dude, you gotta get a
On
better
the
class of personal
other
hero.
hand, he sacrificed himself to save me. How do I honor him and still be truthful? It's too many hands.
We're not gonna kick the guy when he's already down, and we've already lost friendship.
If you are feeling conflicted about the man, honor his spirit.
I don't understand.
The spirit of vengeance. He carried it in him for so long.
Zarathos!
Talk about what having the spirit means to you, and what it meant to him. Find the things that unite you.
We both carried a burden for a long time. I only hope I don't turn into an asshole like him.
The fact that this is torturing you so much makes me think you will not.
If you say so.
Make damn sure of it,
Whatever
Robbie.
you decide to do, do it quickly. I am afraid we are running out of time.
You really helped clarify my thinking. Thank you. I'll figure something out by morning. Promise. This is so hard. Maybe we should just have a memorial barbecue.
Love a good memorial barbecue. Anyway, good night! Everybody else got nothing to say? Good. Uh-oh. Part 3. The Champion of the Gods. Dang, lots of Superlink messages. Let's do a quick thing. Abby outfit. We're gonna switch on. Come on, come on. There we go. Change outfits daily. We only have 100 gloss because I went on a shopping spree and filled up everything in the room. Aw, cats. And all of those I can't afford. All right. Wabam! Hunter, are you nearby? I want to run something by you. Let's go,
You've been
Aurora.
incredibly patient with me, Hunter. I think it's time for me to tell you the truth.
She's gonna
Sounds
propose.
very ominous when you put it that way.
As we've discussed before, I'm not used to opening up. But it's important that you know how I work. My emotions influence the weather. If I'm angry enough, I can cause the air around me to turn into gusts of wind. If I'm sad, the clouds will fill with water and cause rain. Do you notice a pattern?
That emotions cause bad things to happen.
That's not what I meant. It's the lack of
Sounds like
control.
something I would say as a teenager.
Is it only bad emotions?
Not usually. But since those are what I feel most deeply, it tends to be.
That means that when Storm uses her powers, she
is
has
intense.
to
How do
evoke
you deal with
those
it?
emotions.
Practice.
That does not sound like a way to live.
It is if it keeps my loved ones and my team safe. I need to exercise precise control over my emotions, or else I risk their lives.
I am sorry.
So, like when
Don't
when
pity
she
me,
slings
I
lightning,
may
she's
not be as old as you,
making
but I've
herself
learned
pissed off.
language. Isn't that all we can do?
I agree. We are given one life, and we do with it what we will.
Not only that, but we choose how to hone our powers, and how we react to their quirks. We can't be passive.
Thank you for
I should
sharing
have said
this
do
with
more.
me. I know it was difficult for you.
You deserve to know. Now I just need a lesson in letting go.
Letting go of your need for control?
Easier said than done, right? Control has always been a constant for me. I can control my feelings if I pause and take a breath. I can control how my team perceives me. I can control the weather. The weather does not control me. Any advice?
Just let it go.
Release these notions you have of yourself. It is holding you back.
Always easier said than done. You're right, though. The only person holding me back is myself.
You can do it. I believe in your capabilities.
Thank you, Hunter. It isn't
Now
every
love
day
me.
that I'm vulnerable. I appreciate your willingness to stick by me.
We are a team. Of course I am going to be here.
Never change, Hunter.
But we just talked about how change was good. You know, never mind. Superlink. All right. How long has the Abbey been haunted? What do you mean? The Abbey's old, but there aren't any ghosts here. Did anyone hear a shriek? That was me. What happened? Tony was walking while typing. He lost his footing. Ooh, the steps in the forge are haunted. You see, this is why I don't engage with her. Class Human from the Shield Intel Drop Bot. Lone Ranger. Clearance Sapphire. Only one P in Sapphire. That's a shoddy anagram. Ongoing investigation of the source of the sporadic malfunction in ADD's ability dampening devices, says Nick. One riot attempt documented, requesting reinforcement to maintain control. Right on time. I was short violent supercriminals escape on my Apocalypse Bingo card. Well, don't call bingo just yet. Spider-Woman is the reinforcement. My girl Jessica will get this under control. Spiders for the win! What else is on your bingo card? Fire Squid Assassin, the Ocean Parting, and Clowns. Are clowns apocalyptic? Some things you just don't mess with. Nico asks, so what's the doctor hierarchy? Which one of you is the more wow doctor? Are you trying to pit them against each other? Duh. It's not a competition. We're both accomplished. Dr. Morbius can boast an achievement only a handful can. A Nobel Prize. You flatter me. It's more than a handful, for sure. But there's only one Sorcerer Supreme. Besides, I never had the honor of saving lives on the operating table. Shh, before it all goes to his head. Are you intimidated, Tony? Too late. Carol Danvers asks in a post restricted to the Midnight Suns, I have a personal favor to ask the Midnight Suns. Give Tony some space. He knows he messed up. He's freaking out about it, and the best thing to do is let him work it out of his system. He just made our jobs so much harder. He did the best he could with what he had. I mean, I went along with it. I was ready to die to see this through. It feels like bad luck, not a bad plan. We've all made mistakes in the fight against Lilith. But this is an exceptionally green and murderous mistake. How does that get us any closer to stopping her? It doesn't. Look, I'm still pissed, but I get it. The Avengers may have just lost their friend for good. And I'm sorry for that, Carol. Thanks. And don't worry about me. We'll figure it out together. Aw. And last but not least, Robbie says, I'm going to hold a memorial for Johnny Blaze tonight. I know he wasn't everyone's favorite, but I think he deserves a send-off. I'm in. Where are we holding this? You know the cave behind the Abbey where I keep the Hellrod? In there. In. Same. Hashtag this. Should I bring some dip? Just bring yourself. So he is bringing a dip. Damn. Hey, Hunter. I can't speak for the others, but it's good to have you around, you know? I need to ask you a favor. It's not a big one. It's easier if I explain in person. When you have time to chat, let me know. I got time. Let's chat.
I want to ask you something, but you can't make fun of me, okay?
Fire away, Robbie.
Never, my sweet baby boy.
There is this online video game tournament, and I was kind of wondering, will you be my player too?
Oh, hell no, dog.
Of course I will be your player too, Robbie, and slay digital demons by your side.
Man, I hate
Really?
doing like competitive
you
games.
don't wanna be player one?
No. You have
I want to
earned that
get good
title.
enough in fighting
I'm
games
happy
to
to
go to
follow your
tournaments,
lead.
and it's hard.
So,
I don't know.
What did I do to deserve this honor, Robbie?
I could ask you the same question.
She's
What
been
I
asleep.
do to
Yeah,
deserve all
she
your
died
confidence in me?
like 300 years ago. She's been asleep for 3 centuries.
I rarely meet someone as true and honest to himself.
It's one of the
as you,
few
Robbie,
times when
which
the
explains how
relationship
you
just
can
doesn't
master your
really
spirit
work
of
well.
vengeance without letting it control you.
Calling someone like that back home can get you a nice beating. But I'll take it as a compliment. I sometimes wonder if you'd still think that way if it wasn't for Sparky. Don't get me wrong. We're a solid duo. There's no doubt about it. But on my own, would I be that great? I'm not so sure.
Yes,
I'm encouraging this
Robbie,
dude.
You cannot make a silk purse out of a sow's ear. And you are no sow's ear.
You're all silk purse,
I
baby.
wasn't trying to. I don't think I was.
I have known you long enough to know you are the real hero without Sparky. You cannot fake that.
That being said,
Okay,
you should
okay,
go with him
fine.
into combat.
You've made your point.
Repeat it until any last bit of doubt is erased from your mind, starting now.
I am the hero.
Perfect.
Now teach me how to play Overwatch. Talk to Nico. We got a new ability to upgrade in the yard.
Code red alarm. I repeat, code red alarm. Everyone stop what you're doing. I can't find the notebook for my, research project. I really need it back. Over.
Oh, and don't read it.
Eddie, don't use the comms for personal use.
Solid copy, cat herder.
You're forgiven. And I do quite like that handle.
Say again? Something personal use?
Cat herder out.
All right. This away first. Right, where are they? Wow.
I know what it's like to feel guilty about the death of a loved one, too. My Uncle Ben. It's my fault he died.
Did you kill him?
Well, no, but I could have stopped the guy who did. Hey, those are beautiful. What are they, some kind of daisy?
Something as rare as she was.
I'm sure she forgives you.
Thanks, Peter. But I kinda want to be alone right now.
Yeah, okay, sorry, just trying to help.
I know, but this is not something you can help with.
Maybe someone else can.
Like me.
Do you think what Peter said is true? That Agatha forgives me for what I did?
We're trying to get our dark rating up, but I do know factually that Agatha forgives her, so.
The only person you need to forgive is yourself.
Forgive myself for murdering someone I loved?
Hey, it was the right answer.
By first accepting that it was not your fault.
Yeah, dark is good advice.
Of course it was
Also,
my fault.
like, you can... We've got magicians here. You can cast spells and see ghosts. Like, go into the library and ask her. Agatha knew the risks.
Agatha understood the dangers of taking someone as powerful as you under her wing.
Harkness weren't no
She
slouch.
did anyway because she had faith in you and who you are to become.
And look what her faith cost her. An early grave.
Maybe she saw something in you. Something that was worth the sacrifice.
That's nice of you to say, but say it to Caretaker. I still haven't been able to look her in the eye since I've been back. She hates me.
She hates everyone. Don't...
You cannot hide from her forever.
Nut up,
You need
Wanda.
to figure out how to summon the courage to face her, so the both of you can move on.
Yeah, you're right. I owe her that.
Just walk in
You
and
owe it
say,
to
I'm
yourself
sorry I blew up your
and
wife.
Agatha. Agatha would want the two of you to be reconciled.
I know. I just don't know if I can make that happen.
Try. For Agatha.
Yeah. For Agatha. I, kinda need a few more minutes alone with her. Go on without me.
I will take my leave then.
Thanks, Hunter.
I'm gonna run by the library real quick and be like, yo, Agatha. Go talk to your girls. The jig's up, you know?
Is your source Maria Hill, or intercepted comms, or other?
Agatha. Agatha. Ags, where are you?
If you have any wild plans to contribute, Hunter, now's the time to share them. Our time to stop Chthon is running short. At this point, I'm willing to try just about anything. So if you have any bright ideas...
We did our best to stop the prophecy and failed. We know Chthon is coming, and we need to prepare for what happens after that.
You sound like Caretaker.
She knows what she is talking about. So tell me, what do those books tell you about Chthon? What do we need to know?
These books tell me Chthon has been a threat before civilization began, when all that walked the earth were the Elder Gods.
But what else?
Just
Surely
four
there is some
dudes
bit of
hanging
knowledge we
around.
can use. What other things did you learn?
I could keep you up all night blathering on about this, so tell me specifically what you are curious about.
Perhaps in a menu form?
Who were these Elder Gods? Tell me about them.
Siblings brought into existence on this planet by the Demiurge, the source of all life. These beings were named Set, Gaia, Ashtur, and Chthon. They ruled the planet for many millennia, each of them pursuing their own interests, increasingly battling each other for supremacy until finally it became too much. New gods emerged to topple the old gods and remove their influence from our world.
Nothing lasts forever, even for gods.
The new gods were the other pantheons, a la the Greek pantheons, the Asgardians, the Ennead, all those guys.
Was Chthon always this monstrous evil from the very beginning?
There was always something wrong with him, but his insatiable pursuit of chaos magic eventually corrupted him in ways he could never reverse. While Chthon's sibling Gaia sought to nurture life on his planet, Chthon sought to absorb it into himself, to remake all life in his own twisted image. It was because of that evil drive that Chthon was banished to another realm.
And there he waits, ready to return when the opportunity presents itself?
Like now.
Chthon was banished. Gaia actually subsumed into the earth and continues to nurture it. Oshtur was banished to the astral planes, or took his leave willingly, and Set was bound and then later destroyed during the Atlantean Wars.
If Chthon returns, what exactly will happen to this world?
The world and all life as you know it will cease to exist, but it will not vanish. It will be recast in Chthon's image. We will exist only as extensions of Chthon, and the world will only serve to keep him alive.
What a hellish existence.
So Chthon is capitalism. The world would indeed be a vampire sent to drain.
What about the Darkhold?
Secret
Could it not provide us with
destroyer.
secrets of Chthon?
The Darkhold is dangerous in its own way. With Chthon locked away in another dimension, this is how he has sought to influence events in our world. It is Chthon's own words laid down in print. We cannot trust it as a reliable aid in our battle. It would be like trying to defeat Ultron using his own memoir. Nothing good will come of it.
And the writing is probably awful anyway. The prophecy mentions the sleeping giant awakening. If that is Hulk, how important is he to Chthon's goals?
I'm not sure, other than his presence complicates our ability to stop Hydra and Lilith's efforts.
Something will have to be done about
Like
it,
very bad
or
fan
Stark
fiction.
may lose his mind.
You have missed
I do not want to
very
hinder you
little.
anymore.
I
Keep reading.
I
Surely
gave
there
a
is something we
brief
can
dressing
use.
down to Tony.
I hope you're right. And
Robbie
I'll
is
keep digging.
conflicted. Robbie is conflicted by
Maybe
uh,
we'll have the answer.
by the death of Johnny Blaze and is planning a memorial
In the Air
shindig.
Force, we call them betting odds.
In the Army,
A shield
we call that
exchange.
hard intel. Semantics
We can
and
afford
subtlety.
this now.
Hydra's never been this active.
Wait,
Without
no, we
sleeper
don't want that.
agents
We want
pouring
to.
down from all the major three-letter agencies.
Can't believe I find myself wishing Red Skull were still in charge.
Hydra hasn't been this active since my Howling Commando days. There's
Right,
something
there we go.
going on.
What else? Oh, Wanda is has yet to confront Caretaker. There were a bunch of posts on Superlink. When I upload it to YouTube, you'll have to go back and check it out. But mostly just catching up. Oh, and Eddie Brock has lost his diary. That's the important news. Strange still has something to say. Alright, so Nico in the chapel with the rest of the sons. Eddie out here in the yard. And perhaps the most important thing, I changed my clothes. Now I'm wearing a Gorillaz styled hoodie. You'll swap between that and our other stuff. Hey, Big Shoots.
Just point us at the enemy. We are hungry for justice. It takes a bit like it.
Find Eddie's journal. Okay. I wonder how that's going to go down. Crystal ball. Oop. Hello. The Hulk continues to rampage. Get dressed like she was born in the most recent century. Also, I think I changed my outfit. Off stream, I went through and coalesced and solidified
I don't understand.
my various
I thought the
character
Avengers were
decks,
supposed to be like the greatest
and
superhero crew on
also
Earth.
made some changes to their loungewear.
You should know this by now, Robbie. Meeting your heroes is always disappointing.
They were never my heroes.
Hey, don't be so hard on them. They're doing their best.
You don't get an A for effort in this hellscape.
Damn, Blade.
I didn't.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm sick with sitting on the sidelines while the Avengers keep striking out.
So am I. It's time to take control.
This is our chance to show Caretaker and the others that we're not a bunch of superhero school dropouts. We're the Midnight Suns, and we're the real deal.
Count this Daywalker in, Blood Witch.
Count this mutant, ex-despot of Limbo, in as well.
Well, if you guys are in, so is Sparky.
Good. First, we need to hammer out the deeds. We'll meet later. Till then, mum's the word. Okay? Guess you overheard our conversation.
It was difficult not to.
Let's face
I was
it,
standing in the
this
middle of
Doomsday
it.
Scenario might be a little
Also,
too
yeah,
on the
Blade doesn't accept
supernatural
your
side
grading
for the
curve.
Avengers. So, it's time for them to move over and let the kids take the reins.
He does pass-fail, but it's only for stabbing.
The Avengers are clearly out of their depth.
Damn straight. Now it's our turn to screw it up.
You do not sound too confident.
I just don't want to jinx it.
So, do you have a plan?
You mean a plan to stop Chthon from serving us all up in his all-you-can-eat cosmic flesh buffet? We don't have all the deets nailed down as of yet, but we'll work it out. Till then, keep this under wraps until we know what we're doing. I don't want to freak out the Avengers any more than they already are.
Cosmic Flesh Buffet is the name of my synth jazz album.
Catch up later.
Where would Eddie's journal be?
What is that?
Nobody expects us to lead the charge. That's why it's the best plan.
He said it was a red book. Is this Tony's room? Any books in here? Oh, ho, ho. Blowing the doors off of Dracula's vampire conspiracy. Investigation. Day 2. Peter wants to help. Blah. Okay, fine. Guess it wouldn't hurt to have another set of eyes on things. Investigation Day 3. Woke up this morning and I heard a noise in the hall. But no one was there. I'm already being spied on. Who can I trust? Answer. No one. Investigation Day 5. It's worse than I thought. One of my contacts tells me that several well-established world leaders are secretly vampire sleeper agents. Blade assures me that there is no such thing as an electronic vampire detector, but I don't think he was really taking me seriously. Might have to do some continued poking. Investigation Day 8. Big breakthrough. I found a guy who's training dogs to sniff out vampire pheromones. Investigation Day 9. Dog thing was a huge waste of time. Things to research. Can you stake vampire blood cells? Who makes Dracula's coffin? Does he eat coffin cake in the morning? Talk to Magic about bringing a few tons of dirt from the cemetery through the portal. Have you ever seen a vampire wearing a hat? No. Why is that? It has to mean something. All right. Oh, where did you run off to? Eddie!
My symbiote's giant tongue lets us taste more flavors. Not in a creepy way.
Yeah,
Eddie,
but
I found your notebook
don't forget, it's vampire with a Y.
Oh, that's incredible. Where was it?
in your room.
Huh. Really? That seems fishy. Why would it be there?
Because it is your room?
Yeah, which is why it would be the perfect place for someone to leave it after they read it. Hey, you didn't read it, did you?
Of course not.
Right on. Thanks, Hunter.
I only confirmed that it was the correct book. I didn't see you playing with your stupid conspiracy theories. Alright, we get the good stuff now. Once it out of stock for one day, tomorrow we get the good stuff now. Let's make an effort maximizer.
This should be useful.
And Phoenix Flame. And a Channeling Hex.
This will do nicely.
And why not? Like a Symbiote Bomb. Those we can skip.
Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work.
Ooh.
I'll make something great out of this. Sometimes, I even impress myself.
We want those.
How long did you say you were exposed? Let me do my... The latest advancements from the mind of genius Tony Stark, and they're all for you.
And a legendary. Woo! We're swimming in coil.
This is some of my best work.
We'll do these two.
Later.
Morbs, how's it going?
Pick me up. The science is a bit hard to follow. Best if I don't explain it.
It's a trade-off, but for Scarlet Witch, it's worth it. To a yard.
Ready to work?
Sure.
Constant innovation. That's the Stark promise.
Just give me a target.
This one's great.
Caretaker said I need to be a team player. So I guess I'm letting you choose for me too.
The Chaos Magic's power grows.
We are out of essences again.
It's hard to keep these fangs sharp.
Let's see him try to handle me now. Better test this out next time.
Alright, what else Nico got?
Haha, nothing's gonna stop me now.
Deadpool, what about you?
Oh, you shouldn't have.
We're cooking. Reaper.
Not everyone wants my advice, but they're gonna get it either way.
Let's see him try to fondle me now. Not here, Deadpool. Not here. Alright, we're good. Daily sparring. Who's still at level 3 friendship? Blade and Eddie. Let's do Eddie.
All right then.
Okay, mission time. New region available on the mirror table. Missions can now appear in any region that has been unlocked. We gotta take the fight to Transia. We can stop the Hydro helicopter for a legendary gamma coil and credits. The American Southwest has an intel cache. Our story mission, the Not So Good Book, requires a general mission, a legendary artifact, some epic essence, defeat enemies for epic blueprints. Let's do... that will get us some essences. Let's go with this for the legendary coil. And then we'll take Venom and Hunter. Out. Dread Mark out. Battlefield Scanner and Utility Belt in. Let's ride. Figure since I'm going back home, I should wear their traditional armor. The stuff I was in the last time my mom and I faced each other and we died.
Hydra's mystics are trying to open one of those rifts. It probably goes without saying, but we can't have them summoning abominations from the other side.
This should be fun.
Okay, let's see what we got here. 268. That's pretty good. That's even better. Okay, let's see here. Whap!
You know, you're pretty good at this.
That's one mystic out.
And then we'll gain Ravenous for free. Redraw our heal. Let's redraw the hero combo. Spike Burst. Ooh. Check our utility belt for something to help out Spider-Man. There we go.
Coming at you. Should come in handy.
Spoiler Sciences.
I'm on it.
More Spoiler Senses.
Just the boost I needed.
98. Target will be KO'd, chained to maximum. Okay, up here. Apply 2 weak nearby enemies take 49 damage. And on redraw, gain 1 resist. How much armor do you have? Yeah, we're gonna drop this right there.
It is our turn.
Whap!
We've knocked another mystic out of the ritual. Almost there.
Okay, Venom. That's where that dude is. We're gonna... There we go. We're gonna scooch right up, y'all.
Try this on for size.
Boop boop.
This one's for you.
Kapong! There goes the ritual. And we got 2 left. Let's do... Then move over here and bonk both of thems. Hell yeah.
Forever in service.
The victory. You know what to do.
Watch out, he's gonna blow.
They do not seem to be a match for us.
You're in trouble now.
Bam! Bam! No blowing up for you. Bam!
We are reluctantly impressed, Spider-Man.
Damn right. On redraw, gain 1 resist. Quick kick. Nope. Nope. Nobody's got full health, so let's do... Ooh, 31. 4. You gotta go.
Good one.
Got one more card play. Let's go ahead and redraw this, gain an extra heroism. Deadly Ground's not bad. Okay, Spoderman.
Watch that one.
Shoulder check.
Oh, this should be good.
Bonk.
I'm going for it.
Bonk.
Looks like it's up to me.
Kablooey. Kapow! All right.
We have the upper hand.
Do you?
Nothing lost. Ready now. This is not going well.
Wait a minute.
Quick bite. You have a friend.
Devouring Strike. On KO, this does not consume Ravenous. Oh, excellent. Ho 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 ho. Oh, but he's got counter, which we don't want. Okay, so what we need to do first is throw him back into her.
I saw an acrobat once as a child, but he was not nearly on your level.
Let's redraw this. Use our battlefield scanner.
Here we go again.
She can take it. No, wait, web toss usable on grounded targets. And he is grounded, right? Nah, he's immune to knockback. Alright, we gotta. We don't gotta. We can just let it go.
Regroup at position Tango. We are being
What is happening?
Betrayed by my own light thing. All right, you. Let's throw the big guy. Yeah.
Prepare to die.
That'd be really nice, but we're never going to get the stuff for it. We'll redraw. We'll do Opportunist.
Right, feeling it.
Nice. Okay.
Now can we eat? We'll take it.
And then Spidey. Can't do nothing. Bummer. That'll be okay.
Hardly a scratch.
One of our friends is hurt.
I am at my limit.
Don't worry about it. Get him, dog. We don't need to, but we're gonna.
We were only resting our eyes. Oh, we your brain. Ah!
Very convincing.
for this fight.
Only one down. It's not bad. Just saw chat. He's very grounded, knows what's what. Yeah, man, he's so down to earth, he could be considered chthonic.
Hey, Hunter. I'm gonna be saying some words about Blaze for the team. We're gathering in the cave right now. Come join us.
You're looking stronger than ever, kiddo.
I will see if I can find you a treat later.
I need to meditate soon. It's important that I keep myself regulated.
I'm gonna be just a little bit gauche and take a dog to the funeral. Yeah. Charlie, you behind me? There you are.
Hey, thanks for coming, everybody. I know we're all stretched thin at the moment.
We're all here for you, Robbie. We know this is important to you.
But we should move things along. I know what you're all thinking. You thought Blaze was a major league asshole.
Whoa, I thought Professor Xavier was the mind reader, Logan.
Quiet, you. Anyway, Blaze. Yeah, he wasn't nice. But it's not a nice world. And sometimes you gotta be that way to get things done. And he really got a lot of things done. So, you kids remember that. You won't always be so fresh-faced and innocent.
Thanks, Logan. You said it better than I ever could. To be honest, I really struggled with what I was gonna say. Because I used to worship the flaming ground Blaze rode on. And then I met him. And safe to say, I didn't worship him so much anymore. Fairly certain I hated him. Right until he went and sacrificed his life to save mine. Johnny might not have been perfect, but at the end of the day, he was one of us.
Johnny might not have been perfect. He might not even have been good. He was more of a little bit anti-Semitic, I think.
Johnny Blaze. Is that it? Can we go now?
Hey, pal.
Man, I just wish I could have brought my brother Gabe along. He'd love this place.
Okay, bud.
There is my ferocious Charlie girl.
All right. We got a bunch of keys. Let's pop down to the ever-flowing glade. And run this way to Gideon's Cross and pick him up. Start the mission with a hero combo in your hand and 4 heroism. Dope. Where's that other chest? Back up that way. $41 credits, not shabby. We'll get that other legendary later. One of my cats has crawled onto my lap and is telling me it is time for pets. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Stoic companion, bone candle. I'm out of gloss. Wow.
Oh, I'm Focus Blade.
Point to Transia on the map.
A map is not the terrain, Blade.
You can't find it, can you?
It's somewhere in the, Russia region? Europe. Near, Germany.
You're our driver, Robbie.
That reminds me, what side of the road do transients drive on?
Uh-oh.
Just have the hell ride full of diesel and ready.
Oh, we're out of essences. Let's get some from cracking open this artifact.
Are there any curses I should be aware of?
Bam!
This artifact belongs in a museum. Thankfully, we happen to be living in one.
What have you got for me, boss? This is some of my best work.
We'll do the special delivery and web throw.
Always a pleasure.
Alright, where'd my dog go?
This should be useful.
Craft a couple utility belts. Craft a neural enhancer.
This will do nicely.
Do a rune of vertigo.
Always better to be prepared.
Do a clarity. Do another
All
evil
set.
eye.
This should be useful.
Alright. We need intel and gloss.
Pull up a stool, Hunter. Never too early to get caffeinated.
Amen.
Stark convinced me to put a shot of his new Stark Drive energy drink in my coffee.
Stark Drive?
Sure, it tastes like sweaty gym sock dipped in coffee, but at least it wakes you up. And if we're headed to Transia, I'm gonna need it. This thing could last 24 hours or 24 days. Hard to tell.
Transia is a treacherous place, filled with all sorts of forgotten locations. We could be battling Lilith's forces there for a long time.
That's what I'm afraid of. A place like Transia is as dangerous as they come.
It makes sense that Lilith would go there. Back to the homeland, that is. Back to the source of her powers.
She's gonna be in for a real nasty shock if she's looking for home. It's not like the old days with the Knights of Wundagore riding around the place. Red Skull and Hydra did a
Now
pretty
it's
good
nothing
job
but
screwing
cops.
Transia up in every way possible.
No matter what the people of Transia have had to endure, they are about to endure much worse.
Poor people. That's why I'm loading up on caffeine. It's gonna be nasty.
It looks like the others are gathering now in the war room.
Yep, I'll head that way myself. Just need a few more sips of sweaty gym sock. I gotta talk to Stark about getting some new flavors.
And trust me, the Hell Ride's top off.
Okay, that was pretty badass, Robbie.
Will my Transia ever know peace?
Can never be too strong, right, Hunter?
Always heard that I have too much energy.
That is a compliment.
Depends on who's saying it. Used to hearing that I'm too powerful. I need to pull my punches.
That seems counterintuitive in battle.
I think it's because I intimidate the inferior. The most boring conversations are about who is more powerful. What do you think about that?
Intimidate the inferior is a douchebag thing to say.
Yeah, but I'm talking about opponents who whine about me being stronger. I mean, if you're gonna complain the fight is unfair, don't step into the ring with me. I don't pull punches to spare anyone's ego.
Not every fight is fair. That is the way of the world.
Exactly. Lilith won't hesitate to press any advantage. And neither should we. That's what I respect about you, Hunter. You're not afraid of your strength, and you fight to win in every battle.
Caretaker and Agatha shaped me that way.
I play to
If
lose.
they did a good job, we all just might stop this apocalypse. And I'm betting they did.
So, I read in your war journals, issue 47 to be specific,
Okay, buddy.
that you've been to Transia.
Wait a minute.
Question?
More like a prompt. You know, to see if the journals
Oh, we're fine on him.
if there was something you left out intentionally.
Before I go on this mission,
For intel.
I'm gonna listen to this conversation.
Yes, definitely for intel. If so, war journal number 47 is my favorite. So when you were surrounded by Hydra troops in that transient cemetery, did all that stuff really happen? Where you bounced the shield off the tombstones and took out like 10 elite troops?
No.
Oh, so you made it up?
No, I cut out the more unbelievable parts. Lots of redacting. Truth was way crazier.
I knew it!
Let's discuss. But first, the mission.
Right, the mission. Good call, Captain America.
You enjoyed calling me Captain America, didn't you?
Yes, a little too much.
That's adorable. I guess I've already invited Blade to Haven.
Transia that might give us an edge.
Transia is a country in trauma. Their borders could easily destabilize at any moment. The people there, they have seen so much war, trauma, and pain. We must spare them at all costs.
Right. I'm packing coffee pots. Anything you like?
Agatha,
Feeling well today, dear?
you need to go talk to Wanda. Alright, quick check. No cat. Where'd my dog run off to? The forge.
Yes, the coffee shop cinnamon blend.
Dog.
More chit-chat. I'm gonna wait near Magic.
We cannot expect to save the day with decaf. That would be counterproductive.
This will be a very strange homecoming.
Alright, we're gonna do a couple of missions in before to get some more money.
Our little spooky family here can get through anything together.
I missed you, Ileana.
Actually, we need intel. All right. Ba-boom, ba-boom, and... Oh, he's injured. We forgot to do our...
We must not leap to conclusions.
Put him in combat therapy.
I guess I can sit one out.
Do our daily sparring. Increase level to 24 and friendship XP.
I'm ready when you are.
Well, bam.
Ready for more?
Can't really afford to upgrade much.
Boss? Can't wait to see how this...
Do your thing. I'm good to go again if you are.
Okay. Here's that thing. Magic. Legendary artifact. Legendary essences. Defeat enemies. Hard for legendary blueprint. Supply run. Stop the Hydra truck. Wait, supply run. There we go. Generate a copy of each of their cards in your hand, then discard. Okay, okay, great. We'll take them.
Hydra forces in this area are causing trouble. Let's take them down.
I was expecting a challenge.
Get to the trucks and grab those artifacts before they roll out.
Not a problem. Here, take this.
Utility belt for magic.
That will help.
Yes! Yes! I was like, let me see. Protecting immune to knockback and force movement. Okay.
Powerful sorcery. Excellent.
Oh, 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 oh. How much health do you have? Not quite enough. 221 will do it. It's got more than that. 210. Permanently disable the truck. Yeah. Nothing but the dog.
Be happy you can still draw breath.
And then we're gonna knock that guy over there.
I gotta say, the whole Hail Hydra thing is pretty stale. Got any new material?
Play hunter abilities in the first 3 turns. Okay, okay. We're just gonna straight up geek this dude.
We'll have to try that again sometime.
Do some free environmental attacks? Yeah, we will. Let's see, forceful knockback on KO gain 1 counter. Hop! Bam!
Targeting systems active.
Sure, why not?
We got 3 moves. We're gonna do... It doesn't matter where we knock that guy back to.
I am impressed.
I got the 1 counter. Which means that the rest is all Hunter. Hunter, shoulder check this man. And then please move. Ah, there's no way for me to lamppost him. Okay. Hunter, move over here.
Regroup at position Tango.
The honors.
That truck is about to move out. You're running out of time.
Don't worry about it. How much health you got? 85. Immune. That guy's down. Okay. We want to... redraw this. Mark these targets.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
Okay.
Hell.
We gotta do one more hunter ability?
Weak, even for Hydra.
Yeah. Let's redraw this. That's just chain one. Okay, Ileana. That's fine. Kick them in.
I know that wasn't your signature.
I have no respect for mindless followers.
And Hunter recovers supplies. Okay, that's all that we can do, but we got 1,000. Ba-bam!
That'll work.
Bonk! Oh, oh, oh. Oh no! A second dog!
They are as weak as we expected.
The light is on our side.
Be healed. Thank you.
This should be good. How to improve the odds?
Thank you. Let me do... Yeah, we'll do... Leave it to me. No, we just recover the supplies and kill the dogs. You know, efficiently.
The artifacts are secure, but why don't you teach Hydra a lesson while you're there?
How do we want to play this? I think we want to... How much health does the dog have? Oh, easy.
Let's do it.
Leave some for the rest of us.
And then we shoulder check the dog into the transfer. Ba-boo. Done and done.
We've done it. Excellent work.
It's all about that environment, baby. Three turns, and we got our heroic item, so. Hot diggity. Finally, book club. What's this other thing? Join a hangout? Yeah, let's do a hangout. We got Steve, we got Logan, we got the Morbs.
Don't ask me how many times
And we got
asked
Storm.
me to charge his phone.
Okay. Let's see. Patriotic Steve is at the beginning of 4. Morbs is also at the beginning of 4. Logan's a little bit further down 4. And Storm... Okay, so...
I wouldn't have guessed we'd become such fast friends, Hunter, but I welcome your company.
What's shaking, Bacon?
Are you heading to the meeting?
Yeah, I'll be there shortly.
Book club. Let's go on ahead and get Morbius.
Pale skin goes with everything, but black is best.
Let's play cards. Morbius doesn't really seem the working out type.
My childhood was terrible, Hunter. Tell me something good.
Honestly,
yours.
Doctor, who starts a conversation like that?
Well, I enjoyed exploring the grounds around the Abbey, chasing animals and getting into sword fights with small trees.
Sometimes I wish I could go back in time. I may have been a sickly child, but life seemed simpler.
Things only seemed simple because you were a kid. The adults around you undoubtedly had many worries.
None of the adults around me worried about Dracula or the coming of an ancient elder god.
If they had known better, they would have.
Very well. But being a child suddenly feels easier.
Doctor, do you ever think about having kids yourself?
Intriguing. I don't even know if I'm capable of such a thing anymore. But if I was, I would want to ensure that my spawn were not afflicted with my condition. What about you?
I want every child to have a safe place to live and thrive. I would not want my children to share the experience I have had with my mother.
I don't think you would be anything like your mother.
Maybe. But Lilith was once a great mother.
I think you could be too.
Thank you, Doctor.
I really needed that after our last battle. I still don't get why it's called Go Fish.
What's shaking?
Heading to book club. Are you?
Meet you there.
See you there.
I am in.
I was up all night finishing this book. I should have read it earlier.
Yeah, my plan backfired. Thought choosing a weird book would drive people away.
Yeah, that's you, Logan, the master of reverse psychology.
More punch for the rest of us.
Why have I not heard of Crash Morgan? I know it's an older book, but this is exactly the kind of story I like.
I thought Logan might bail. But I told him we'd bring more snacks this time. I have him figured out.
Bought this man off with a charcuterie board.
Can we start?
I am ready.
All right, Logan, I need to know. Why did you choose this book?
I'll tell you.
This pulpy,
Just not
weird
yet.
shit.
I want to
I
hear
love
what
it.
you thought of this book.
It was written in the 1940s, so I expected some repugnant attitudes and phrases. But it surprised me. The writing was simple, yet the story was deeper than it had any right to be.
What was your favorite part?
It's in the chapter where Crash and the princess escape the Zorgots. The
Those
next morning,
pesky Zorgots.
they see the sun rise and Mars rising beside it. When the princess asks what the future holds and Crash just stares at Mars as it eclipses the sun, it gave me chills.
I like the powerful
Is it just
symbolism.
me, or do the stellar bodies represent their time together?
Absolutely. The time they have together is fleeting. I think this is where Crash first realizes there's no future for the two of them. Anyway, I think the moment gets lost when the Zorgots deploy their Null Stalkers.
Yeah, you know, you gotta watch out for Null
Why
Stalkers.
the robot dog didn't warn them. I thought it could talk.
Not until number 19, the minefields of the reticulates. It's a whole thing.
Got it. So, what's the idea with Crash's promise?
What about it?
When Crash apprehends Glaxogorp, they have a tense conversation in the back of the flypod.
This had to be a lot of fun in the
Crash
recording
says
booth.
there's a way the Zorgots can leave the moon with everything they want, but the princess must take the throne. Then Crash vows that no queen of royal blood shall ever rule Deimos. Glaxogorp agrees, but why? Crash breaks the vow in the next chapter.
Crash vows that no queen of royal blood, all queens are
That
royal
makes
blood.
no sense. Why say queen of royal blood?
You're right. I can't believe I missed that. And how does that tie into the Hydro gunfight at the top of the space scraper?
Really? You don't see it?
God.
I do.
God, get with it, Steve.
They're shapeshifters.
Who?
Crash and Glaxogorp.
No.
Yep.
But then, when do they...
The Hydro gunfight. Crash gets hit in the helmet and goes down. And what happens whenever Crash is unconscious?
The helmet changes color. Turns bronze like the suit.
Right. Then Glaxogorp pulls up on the rocket sled and takes Crash and the princess into custody. That's when they make the switch. Crash and Glaxogorp change form. But where do they stash the princess?
It is obvious. They put her in Crash's suit.
Exactly. Crash won't need it to survive because they're within the Bubble City.
Yeah,
So
simple.
we get to the Deimos Council meeting. The princess refuses the throne and declares her love for Crash, who is the princess in Crash's suit. When they embrace, the false princess deactivates the Magna Manacles binding Crash. But Crash nabs the Star Scepter from the fake princess, activates the suit's Zoom vest, and smashes through the Monoculus.
So, if that's the actual princess, she escapes. But who is the false princess?
That's a shapeshifted
Glaxogorp.
Glaxogorp. Without the Star Scepter, Deimos can't crown their queen.
Yeah. Come on,
Right.
Steve.
She
Did
never
you even
wanted
read
it,
the
and
book?
Zorgots
Damn.
definitely
Thought you
don't
were a
want it.
tactical genius.
Glaxogorp, posing as the princess, can steer Deimos away from war.
And when the fake Glaxogorp vows the Star Scepter shall be restored to the princess, that's actually Crash.
So Crash made two vows and broke neither of them. The cliffhanger with Glaxogorp chasing Crash's ship is actually Crash returning to the princess so they can escape Deimos.
You got it. They reveal the switcheroo at the beginning of number 6, Attack of the Intergalactic Space Weasels.
I would have called it Fall of the Monoculus.
And that's where we'll call it for tonight.
You never want to give away that you've
So,
got intergalactic
Logan,
space
Why
weasels.
did you pick this book?
Because it's fun.
Nope.
My book was the best of them.
Sure
You have
was,
only
buddy.
been to 2 meetings.
Yeah, but you know I'm right.
I wonder if Tony could build me a robot dog.
Absolutely, he could.
I almost wish this book was a comic instead.
You're an illustrator.
I would have
Do
liked
it.
to see the Monoculus.
Adapt it, man. Spend some time on your drafting board.
You did not mention a book for next time.
Yeah, with everything going on, I'm gonna put book club on a hiatus until things are less apocalyptic.
I hope we come back to this in the future.
Aww.
Same here.
Last
Books
book
are
club.
a gourmet meal for thought. Not to call anyone out, but you just can't feed your mind gristle.
Steve.
Who else would you invite if you could?
There's a lawyer who got me out of a bad situation a few years back. Smart as a whip, picks up on subtle things even I tend to miss.
Daredevil would slap
As
in a
long
book
as the
club.
books we read have Braille copies, I could convince him. Actually, I need to thank you for sticking around since the beginning. For all your help with Carol.
Get her, dog. Get her.
I don't get close to many people. I never get into relationships. That's not a rule I ever break. But I did with Carol. Beyond all the reasons, I find her amazing. Do you know why?
She is Earth's mightiest hero. It is difficult to compete with that.
Not at all. I have no interest in that.
No, dog, you should have interest in that. She's the one person who's vampire-proof.
They'll kill whoever
Because
you
she's made
love
of
just
starlight,
because they
dog.
can.
She's an Avenger.
If they
You
really
hit on the
want you to
living
suffer,
star.
They'll turn your true love into one of them. That's why dating me is a death sentence, and I refuse to put that weight on anyone. But can you imagine some pissant vampire trying to chow down on Captain Marvel?
Yeah, get a face full of
First, his
binary
fangs
energy.
would snap
Nerd.
off on contact with her skin. Then she'd just chuck it into space. No hiding from the sun out there. There's no way they can ever touch her. But it's not just that.
It is you. She is safe from you.
Yeah. I never break my rule because I know deep down there's a chance I could lose control. But with Carol, hell, she could hold me over her head till I was myself again. Wouldn't even break a sweat.
I would love to see it.
Completely unrelated, I want to watch Captain Marvel bench press Blade.
It'd be an overhead
I
press,
would
really.
not.
You are no fun.
Unless she was lying down, in which case.
And you already knew that. Well, I'm glad you joined me for all of this. Maybe next time the world is
Come
ending,
here, Bubba.
I'll start a sparring club.
Yeah, who's my guy?
A sparring club? Is that just training with a fancy name?
And punch.
You saw right through me. You headed out?
Yeah, I'm done.
Yes, I am done.
Peace.
Ba-bam! Ba-bam! We're gonna take this... We'll do this piercing slash.
I'll see
Charlie.
if I can find you a treat later.
Okay, we are done for the night.
Seems like you can't get enough of me. I must be fun.
Wow. Next day. Gain 1 strengthened at mission start. That's great for Venom. Means you can hit real hard.
Eddie is driving me crazy.
Still helping him with that new breed vampire investigation?
You know about that?
Everyone knows about it. He pretends it's a secret, but he won't stop talking about his discoveries.
I know it's important to him, but this whole investigation feels like a huge waste of time and energy. Yesterday, he had me call every magic shop in New York and ask if they sold powdered vampire blood tea. He doesn't even know what that is. Just told me, I got a hunch.
Oh, that's nothing. This week, he asked me to open the portal several times so he could transport a 300-year-old coffin, a case of unrefined silver, and a mummified tiger into his research lab.
Where's his research lab?
Sorry, Ileana. I didn't realize he'd roped you into this too.
Are you kidding? I think it's hilarious. I can't wait to find out
You
what
would.
ridiculous thing he discovers next.
Ileana's twisted.
Tell me you found something good.
Tell me something good. Tell me that you love me.
Here's the latest from Hydra World.
Coordinate shield operations in 30-06 pieces of silver.
Pick your target, Hunter.
Damon Hellstrom passed a message through Abigail Brand. I heard you had interest in the area. Help me find what I need. I'll hand over what I took from the Lilin who crossed my path. What I seek is a simple thing, really. A bullet made entirely of some very special silver. Send Wolverine to help Hellstrom track down the relic. Yeah, let's go.
I'll do you a favor. Just this once.
And then a tactical hero. Cap's a tactical hero. Go get some intel, my guy. Okay, that's what we got.
See you soon.
What's up, Aurora?
The Abbey exudes a comforting aura. I can see why the sun...
Ba-bam. Evil Eye Totem. Oh, let's get that Battlefield Mark scanner.
This should be useful.
Pretty sure we have something in our inventory that we can break apart. We don't need this other air superiority. All right, we're good.
This will do nicely.
All of our best stuff.
Always better to be prepared.
Requires heroic essence. Alright, we're good. Bada bam!
Ooh, new coil. Let's get to work. Sometimes, I even impress myself.
Leave it to me.
Another
Mind a
magical mystery
Bunder,
box.
Limbo's Grasp, a
I
Limbo
used to
Portal.
design sentient future tech.
Oh, we want this one and this one.
Farewell.
Daily sparring, friendship XP, and willpower and a combat bonus. Let's do... He's pending a level up. Dr. Strong.
Supreme can't rest on his laurels.
Time's wasting, Hunter.
Just give me a target.
Piercing Slash is Heroic Essence. Heroic Essence. Heroic Essence. Oh, heroic essence.
Caretaker said I need to be a team player. See you around.
Oh, hey. Here's a weird question. Do you, consider yourself to be a goth?
What is a goth?
It's a 20th century music and fashion subculture. Kinda hard to explain, but it's people who appreciate what others would see as dark or macabre.
Like people who enjoy horror novels and films and the sad, whiny music you and Magic listen to?
I feel called out. Figured since your mom is the mother of demons and all, you might, identify with being goth too.
More goth than you.
I believe I am more goth than you.
Didn't realize it was a competition.
I am winning.
You are goth in your own way.
I will say, my hair is cooler than yours. No offense.
None taken. It is very fitting.
I like the way I dress. I feel badass.
You should.
Plus, I think I'm stuck. Goth never dies.
Amen. Alright, mission time. Anybody else got anything to say? Nah, we're good. Wham! Defeat Nest Mother, do our story mission, get a legendary artifact, a legendary blueprint, another intel cache, or legendary credits. Let's do the summoning circle and get some more intel, because we use that to fuel our hero missions. We'll take Magic Steve, and we'll take Hunter. Patriotic Steve and Magic Steve. One's a Steven, the other's a Stepen.
Hydra's mystics are trying to open one of those rifts.
Yeah, we got this. We're fine.
But we can't have them summoning abominations from the other side.
They have not lost interest.
Why, look at all of these explosives.
I like our chances.
Oh, okay. New plan doubles our current heroism. Forceful knockback on that guy. No need. He's immune to knockback. He's not. Let's do...
Watch and learn, my friend.
Bonk!
Even the Mother of Demons is forced to rely upon hired hands occasionally.
Nobody with a big, high concentration of enemies. Ugh. Alright, let's try...
Here we go.
We'll use our Neural Enhancer.
This should help a little.
Let's redraw this. Okay, this is great. 2 marked and 2 vulnerable. Nearby enemies gain 2 marked. We have delayed the summoning ritual by 1 turn. Where's our other guy with a car? What's your deal? Too blessed to all heroes.
This shouldn't take long.
I see the target. They cannot possibly match your strength.
Sure, why not? They won't know what hit him.
Give cards in your hand 113 damage until they are played or discarded and exhaust. We are going to hero combo. Wait. Redraw this one. Alright, apply 2 weak. It's enhanced. 432. No, I need him to go there. Wait, can I bonk him into her? There.
I will make this quick.
She didn't fall in, but she took damage, so...
That's one mystic out.
This should be good.
Bye!
Let's do it.
Bonk!
Not looking good here.
Actually, Hunter, can you shoulder check this man? It'll hurt Tony. Still kind of worth it, though. Yeah, it'll hurt him less than the shot would. All right, and we're done.
We will not fail.
Still online.
Ow.
Bring as many as you like, it won't make a difference.
All right. Okay, here we go. We're going to use our Evil Eye Totem on Big Tony.
It's remarkable how well Hydra manages to attract new recruits despite decades of ineptitude.
We use Astral Meditation. We get back our Neural Enhancer. We get back our Evil Eye Totem. We have a ton of redraws now. So we redraw this. We redraw this. We redraw this. We redraw this.
Let's show him some team.
Goodbye.
I have always wanted a sidekick.
Man, look at that. Go and interrogate him. And then we're going to do this, draw the last 2 attacks played.
Let's give it a go.
Forceful knockback, it's quick and it's enhanced. And open it there. We're going to Axe of Angaramis. Aha, this is free. Go get him, big guy. Bam!
A doctor and a powerful wizard.
Baby, you know it. And last, the Vapors of Altor. Let's see. Hunter's being targeted. She is golden. Let's do that.
This should bolster our efforts.
Feel free to do that anytime.
Shield of the Seraphim. Apply 1 resist. Enhanced with 6 heroism is 2 resist. Alright, that's all we got. We got 3... Nobody that can blow anything up, though, except for that. Go get him, Doc.
We will never forsake her. Her will.
I will make you suffer.
Behold their passage.
Alright, I will be right back. Give me just a second.
Everything solid so far?
Okay, I am back. We are going to, let's see, redraw to add, oh yeah. Alright, chain 3 of the next card. Gain 1 counter. Redraw to reduce the charism cost by 1. I've already got a bunch of that. Let's go. Don't really crack through his stuff much. That will.
That'll work.
Bam!
Impressive.
There goes all of his armor. And then we're going to... gain 1 counter.
Precisely what I needed.
Damage everyone.
I hope you are building one of those suits for me.
Let's see, what happens? Do we... Let's go redraw that. Yeah. Stop worrying about the portal. Hunter, would you do me a solid? Please go over here. Yeah, lady, that's what I'm doing. I'm running away. I'm just a big old scaredy cat. Oh, sorry, Tony. Let's go ahead and discard that. Gain an additional move. And then we will spend that move. Oh, Tony, you can still... not quite enough. Alright, we're going to spend that move to go cure him.
I hope this is one of the stronger arms. Did they come all the way here for a fight?
Hydra Immortalis.
Sure, sure.
The curse is upon you. Her children will join us soon.
Who's running the show here?
Uh-oh, explosives!
Getting it done, anybody? Kirk Lewis is kind of hot. Any of you dorks make a move yet?
Oh, interrogate. Yeah.
My fist on your face. Last chance to talk.
Yeah, let's see. Hunter. Go ahead and blow him up. Yeah, I'm targeting the area for the... Okay. Hunter, move over here. Punch that woman over there. Hunter, please bunk this way.
We will not fall that easily.
Tony. Air superiority.
A flying mechanical combat suit almost seems like cheating.
All right.
Move back. There it is.
I'm all right. I'm fine.
You can all join Lilith together.
Kabonk!
You were too weak for this fight.
We've done it.
Oh, oh, oh. They answered the call. Santa says bonk. Merry Christmas!
What you doing, Charlie?
Okay, no hangouts tonight.
Always on the hunt.
Man, I wish that Power Man and Iron Fist were in this. Time for sleeps. Now that should get us caught up on our intel. Let's run these other hero ops. No, not that one. This one.
You have not set anything on fire today, have you?
Face it, tiger. Blood on blood. Practical Muay Thai.
Just like you wanted.
Knockback if the target was damaged this turn. Forceful, and it's quick. Ooh. And a better lethal pounce. Pretty nice. Check the exchange. We could sell some skill essence, but we don't need the credits that badly.
Central is ready to work. Here's the latest from
We got caches for days.
Okay, Central. Work your magic. Great intel. This should keep someone busy.
Alright, a mutant hero, a technical hero, and an avenger. Enemy of my frenemy. New York City's less reputable heroes can spot Hydra before we do, but for obvious reasons they keep to the shadows. Best way to approach them is through Night Nurse, an unaffiliated asset who patches most of them up. We will send... Oh, dang. Hero level 2 low.
If I had time, I'd take care of these myself. But I have been accused of hogging the ball before.
You're not a tech hero. We get one mutant at level 23. It's Storm.
Let us do this.
Next one inspires in 4 days and requires another level 23 mutant. So we got to grind up Magic, Wolverine, or Wanda? I don't know if Wanda still counts as a mutant in this game.
Hunter, hello.
Thanks.
Need to unburden, Hunter?
Are you a
notice how
mutant?
Pop culture never gets witches right.
I do not know if you noticed, but I am not exactly an expert on pop culture, Wanda.
I know I have. There are old, outdated tropes of witches flying around on broomsticks, turning children into mice with potion-laced chocolate, using glamours to change the color of our hair. Real witches don't just wiggle their nose and get the dishes to do themselves. Real magic comes with a price, and real witches end up paying it.
It's
It's not all
blood!
magic wands and midnight margaritas.
Have you ever considered teaching these filmmakers a lesson?
What, like casting a spell on them?
I was thinking more of a hex.
I'm pretty sure that's a waste of my energy.
Are there any depictions of witches you do like?
Just the ones that have cats as familiars. Reminds me of Agatha and Ebony. Onizua.
Utility belt's still sold out. We're good.
What have you got for me, boss? Sometimes, I even impress myself. I'm pretty sure Charlie left the steaming coil in the hallway.
I'm happy to help, Hunter.
Who needs Friendship XP the most? Yes, Robbie? Yeah.
I play with fire.
And in honor of the late Johnny Blaze,
If you
we're
can
going to
be
take
careful,
Ghost Rider
straight
out on a
fight,
run
ready
in
to
his
work.
brand new outfit. 150 attack essence for the Brooklyn Handshake upgrade. Because that is good. What about you, Logan? Lethal pounds, 115? Alright.
Do your thing.
Mission time. Destroy the device, get an artifact, get blueprints, a legendary artifact. Storm is not available for the easy one, so let's do destroy the device. Knock back 3 enemies for credits. Ah, we're fine. Taking Ileana. Taking Logan. Let's get rid of that. And get one of... these.
Hydra is still intent on detonating these rift charges wherever they can. Consequences be damned.
Come get it.
Just focus on destroying the charges. Hydra has enough warm bodies to overwhelm you eventually.
Is that it?
This will certainly help.
Get some!
I'll step on you if I have to. There are worse things to do, and I can make them happen for you.
Go get him, big guy.
Kiss it goodbye. lucky that's as far as I'm taking it.
Let's discard this for an additional move.
Hope you're ready.
And let's bonk the dog.
Greater numbers will not save you.
This is barely a challenge.
Not looking good for you.
Good work.
Smash!
How long have you been waiting to do that?
That's one charge down, but you're not out of the woods yet.
Bad luck for you.
Rawr! Bab!
You ain't good enough for me.
Delicious.
Got some backup coming. Sure about that?
Ho ho ho.
This could prove powerful.
Never gets the job done. That must have taken practice.
Boop. How much health does the dog have? 207? Screw it. We'll do dog. No. Dog, Dog. Dog, dog. Dog machine.
The ugly one. Maybe it's time you quit this racket.
Another Hydra
We'll let the other
operation
dog go away.
failed. I'll never get tired of hearing that.
Okay. Don't think there's anybody to talk to. Let's go grab these chests. Go make an offering. And do our final story mission. Maybe not final. I think we still have a couple more to go. But our goal tonight is to get a big green ally. Open the map, go to Agatha's altar.
An offer.
A bowl for a bowl. We shall break the bowl.
It seems my offering was accepted.
Heck yeah. Open up. All right. To bed.
What you doing, Charlie?
You know, Hellhound stuff.
Nicely done.
If we had some rookies, I'd say send them out for the experience. But I think we're past that.
Storm's got to do it twice. And we need an Avenger and Technical up in level 23 in the next 2 days. So that's Tony? Tony.
Thanks, Hunter.
Huh. Of all the things to use magic for.
Mm-hmm.
This should be useful.
The good stuff.
How's it going, boss? This should be interesting. Sometimes, I even impress myself.
We'll burn this one for the essence.
Until next time.
All right.
Back again.
Let's see him try to handle me now.
I think we've got something for everyone.
Let's upgrade all those Schmolverine abilities.
A useful addition. This will do.
Okay, leave it to me. Mist form. Cosmic Ray. There we go.
This will make a difference.
What about you, Blade? What you got? Reaper? Let's do it.
We need any advantage we can get.
Brooklyn Handshake. Nope. Needs attack essence. Alright. Daily sparring, increase level by 1, and friendship XP. So... ugh, honestly, not really helpful. I guess we do...
I guess I could show you a couple of things.
We're gonna have to take him on our next mission, too. He needs the level.
See you around.
What's up, buddy?
I document the supernatural creatures I come into contact with. One day, I'd like to publish a book on the subject. I'm writing a query letter to publishers. How does this introduction sound? The dark occult corridors of the world are filled with monstrous creatures. From Atlanteans to were-roosters to the Taker of Heads, I, Blade the Vampire Hunter, have hunted them all, and many others.
Did you say were-roosters?
Don't get tripped on them. How does the sentence flow feel? Is it clunky?
I have some thoughts.
You're hung up on the were-roosters. All right, let's hear what you got.
Were-roosters?
Is Lilith in your book? I imagine she has several chapters.
No.
Too dark.
Yeah, were-roosters give us a certain something, because you can't go around calling them man-cocks.
But maybe Lilith might be
a tautology.
Thanks for that, Hunter. I think I will keep the were-roosters in the introduction.
You should.
Fisticuffs if you remove that nugget of supernatural cockadoodlery.
I agree, Hunter.
I'll give you a shout-out in the acknowledgments chapter.
You
but
could.
I don't do autographed copies.
You could call them man-cocks, but you shouldn't. All right. That's everybody we need to talk to. Let me run in here and check for my Everbloom. Nope, we're good. Bye-bye. The Not-So-Good Book. Were-Dictix would be adorable. Just little tiny, like,
long ago, the nation
half
of
man,
Transils
half
was the
antelope.
power for the heroic knights of Wundagore.
4 foot tall and adorable.
They're
High
bringing
jumpers.
Reinforcements from everywhere. But reinforcing what exactly?
Mount Wundagore. There's been something wrong with that place for as long as I can remember.
Something like this.
Nothing wrong with that. Now we know where to strike. Time for a little payback on Queen, Demon... No? Right. Make one slight mistake.
Handing my mother the last page of the Darkhold?
Bringing back the Hulk.
Okay, same mistake, technically. Fine. You take point then.
Roger that.
Actually, how about you let us handle things? The Sanctum, Tony's Gamma Death Star, Wanda. Think about it. Every time we listen to you all, some new catastrophe seems to happen. You're not our babysitter, Hunter. You're our leader. And we are the Midnight Suns. We're family.
And family's family. So this time
we got
Yeah, it's about family. Let's go kill your mom.
What are we waiting for?
Full Midnight Suns. Let's do it. Yeah.
What if we aim for his heart or something?
He's not a vampire. He's a gamma-powered muscle man.
Juiced up with a heavy dose of Lilith's corruption.
In other words, we're screwed.
Look, I know Lilith is like a dark goddess with an extra angry Hulk as her number 2.
Don't forget the Parchment of Power. She's got that too, which is like super OP.
But we've got something that she doesn't.
A death wish?
No, dude. We've got friends. Each other. We're
Got
the Midnight
each other, and that's a lot for love.
We rise.
We'll give
We've
it
got
a
this,
shot.
guys. We have to believe in ourselves if we're gonna pull this off. Blade, Robbie, you know what to do, right?
We'll see you soon, Nico.
Better not leave me hanging, because our entire continued existence depends on us.
No pressure.
Right. No pressure. It's just
There you
the
go.
end of the world.
Not if we can help it.
I'll be monitoring the troops' movements from here. You have a small window to strike the facility and get out.
What if we like the place and want to move in?
Watch it. If you want to prove yourself on this mission, you don't need to start acting like Tony Stark. You're traveling to the heart of Lilith's power.
We know. We'll be extra careful.
Boop.
No giant alien slime bubbles, demon energy barriers, or jolly green monsters?
Then they're ours.
Lilith, too. So it was here, all along. Wanda was right.
She usually is.
Right. One problem at a time. Midnight Suns, assemble! Or whatever.
Yes. Midnight Suns, assemble, or whatever.
Why not?
Our battle cry. Midnight Suns. Fuck them up, I guess.
Lilith sent every last Hydra goon she could find to guard the entrance.
Between the creepy glow and the howling demonic Hulk, I think we're running out of time.
We must not let them stand in our way.
Alright, redraw. Lordy. Attack their nearest ally twice. 445. Well, you're going down, buddy.
So
Where'd you learn that one? Whatever works.
time for our move.
Get rid of that guy in a hurry.
I knew we could do it.
Okay. Redraw that one. And blood for blood. We're gonna take a few lumps, but we'll be okay.
Not fail.
Taking the shot.
You will pay for your mistake.
I'm gonna get you for that.
You will suffer. Soon they arrive.
The death won't be fake.
To think this was once hallowed ground, long before Lilith was entombed here.
Too bad it was Hydra that finally stuck around.
Chthon has been waiting eons for this moment. I'm not giving Hydra any more credit than I have to.
Nor should you. Ready?
Watch closely.
Get him, Nico.
I think Lilith is holding out on you. Maybe you should ask about some new powers.
That looks pretty good to me. Let me see what happens if I... Yeah, it looks pretty good to me.
Their time is short.
Blade storming our way to victory.
Just as the stories told us, you are strong.
We serve until
All we gotta do is survive.
I always hold a grudge.
You're okay. You're okay.
Engaging shots.
Putting me off.
Her children will join us soon.
I get 2 instances of shield because of guarding
Still don't
strike.
get why these guys keep fighting. It can't be the money. What else do mercenaries take in trade?
We both know what Lilith offers them, Nico. A false promise of eternity catered to every corrupted mind.
A spell carried on silent whispers.
Now is not the time to romanticize our peril.
Thank you, friend.
It is all coming back to me.
Okay, level cap. Once a hero reaches the maximum level, they continue to earn XP in combat and can level up to earn champion levels. Are infinitely repeatable and give the hero a small boost to their health and offense. Neat. So level 25 is where we wind up. Okay. How many of these guys can I throw into each other? Or do I just blow them up first? Yeah, let's just blow them up first. Okay. Hunter!
Magic healing.
Weak, even for Hydra.
Get wrecked. And gather moves everybody. Let's... Yeah, we can interrogate.
Talk while you still can.
Okay.
This should be good.
BAM! $115. That'd be 2 for 230. It still wouldn't kill him. That'd do 93. Alright, I think we want to move here. Yeah. Move here. Kick that thing. She's gonna summon something from that other portal. And magic. Alright, we're good.
We will never forsake her.
I will remember your face.
Your werewolf face. Aha, get wrecked resistant.
flattered.
The Knights of Wundagore held rituals of their own not far from here. They believed this land was cursed.
214.
A well-justified conclusion.
Wundagore resonates with the dark energies of Cthon. Even the mountain could not contain
Maximum
its
3
vile
recast.
influence forever.
Interrogate.
You are going to talk.
Witchfire. Bam! 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 Bam!
Just be careful you do not string together the wrong phrase.
Whoomp 'em up. Spam. Beautiful.
Being so inconsequential.
Buy us some time.
Get inside while you can. Leave that to me.
Punch it!
Hell yeah!
Alright. That's cool as hell.
Kind can serve as the conduit of my power, precious child. Liber tenebris reversus es nobis. Only a few moments longer. Together we will reforge the Darkhold and usher in...
It's over, lady!
Wesley Snipes, no!
Stop this!
Lucky shot. She won't hit me again.
But it is all for you. Everything I do is always for you, child.
Block her out! She gave up the right to call you that word when she sold her soul to that monster.
The truth shall reveal itself soon enough.
I think I already figured it out.
Focused on that damn book. Lilith's barrier will not be easy to bring down.
Yeah, but the cave shore is.
Midnight Suns, disassemble.
Now you're talking.
Shatter the pillar. Hunter only. Shatter the closest pillar. Summons enemy reinforcements. Alright. Shatter all 3 pillars by defeating the enemies with a card.
Solution, but bringing the roof down on them will certainly put a damper on things.
Should have hit a few of those columns with the hellfire. I'm gonna tell Robbie you said that.
Alright. We're gonna redraw this one. Redraw this one. Great, I guess. Two marked to those guys? Yeah, it's pretty good.
My power knows no limits. It's your time.
All right. Taunts all enemies and is free.
Never seen that before.
She will sustain her. To restore our strength.
$271 block and 7 counter, and what do you got on you, man? Immolate, okay. $552, that's a lot of enemies. It's got 298 blocks, so here's hoping.
Come get it.
Pew pew!
Whatever gets the job done. Watch me.
Bonk!
Let's do this.
Bonk! I guess we do, nobody's got bleed. I guess we're done. I thought I had counter.
Do not waste your strength here, child. What has been set in motion cannot be undone. Will not be undone.
You have the power to stop this, Mother.
A debt of blood is owed, and a debt of blood shall be paid. The dawn will rise.
There's no convincing her. You know what you have to do.
Yeah, I know.
It is the least I can do.
This is going to be awesome. Okay, so you may have noticed there are many a guy. We're going to use a move to go cure Ghost Rider. We are going to quick slash this a lady. Ba-bam.
You were too weak for this fight.
Will's Fury will shatter those. That'll damage that guy. Damage that guy a lot. Oh, come on. There we go. Y'all.
There is no escape.
Your power comes from a delicate balance.
Boy, we got so many card plays. Kabam!
To battle. More of them dropping in.
These guys have to have like 6 health apiece.
If you still want it, come and get it.
Sarah, my sister. It's been far too long.
Don't speak as if you know me, demon. You haven't been my sister for centuries.
Kaboom!
See things this way.
No one calling themselves the Midnight Sun will ever join your corrupted ranks. I promise you that.
Tell him, Caretaker. Get him.
That's one hell of a move. Maybe you should teach me that one.
Is this my last card play? Ooh. GR, you handle this.
None can escape it.
God, we want to get rid of as many of these guys as we can. Alright, let's do Morningstar on him. That should give us our
mother abandons you.
Our balance color is up next. Ghost Rider. Hunter's got a ton of armor, so she's gonna pop this one. Blade shoulder checks the dogs. And we are done.
None will pass.
Ow! You're good. It's resisted, right? Yeah.
Lilith may have found the one man, or monster, capable of withstanding the dark energies of that book long enough to fully restore it.
Banner's been nothing but trouble since this whole thing started.
We both know what it is like to have a power that others desire, Blade.
I don't rip my clothes off and go berserk whenever I'm in a bad mood.
Maybe you should. $57. Okay.
Only a fool would stand before us. Watch close.
BAM!
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Actually, let's have Hunter do it. There you go, big guy. Enjoy. Bonk.
Anyone that touches me is going down. Stark should have just nuked this place from orbit. You know he's got one somewhere.
We have enough problems with the Hulk as it is. I doubt that would calm his temper.
I say we do it anyway. Burn them all!
Push me too far.
Swing!
Vampires are not the only ones who should fear you.
Forcible knockback in any direction. And 241. That one's quick. Let's redraw it. Morning Star's pretty good. We don't have anything that can heal, so let's just... Let's bonk him once.
As a child, I feared the servants of Lilith. Now I teach them to fear me.
Shoulder check this man.
No time to repent.
Alright, we'll take a second to regroup. You get healed up. I draw 2 cards. Next turn, we shatter that pillar. It's on.
No time to catch my breath.
I can feel her corruption spreading.
Shatter pillar. Here come the goons. Okay, Blade, you're gonna want to move, pal.
I'm on it.
Go and tag that guy as you go by. Okay. Lash is forceful, not back in any direction, and it's quick. So we're going to grab this guy and sling him into this guy. He's going to blow up. Bye, bam, bam.
I am impressed.
Card play is refunded. I have so many drained souls now, and I don't even need them. Get Penance stared.
The song
Alright, we're good. You're okay, bud.
Is that everyone?
Wait. Blade. Go heal our boy. Ghost Rider.
Prepare yourself.
Heal thyself.
Leave some for the rest of us.
Nom nom nom.
Now that was something.
Excellent, thank you. We're gonna call to action. Gain our 6 heroism. We can 98 block each turn. She is stacked with block. We're gonna redraw this. Awesome. That's it. We're done.
More of them are joining the fight.
Still with me? Let's do it. No issues so far.
Kabam!
That barrier is still holding.
Liber tenebris reversus es nobis.
Get out of there, now! You've done more than anyone could ask.
Almost. Yo, Demon Lady! One thing, before we go. This is for
Johnny Blaze.
No! This spell must not be interrupted!
Get Ghost Ridered!
Now we may leave.
Mother.
Your mother died centuries ago. Now get out of there.
He's gonna smash his way out of that in like an hour. Woo! Not bad, I say. It was a middling success! Yay! Uh-oh. Shrimp cocktail's coming back up.
What's wrong?
Everything.
Metal. Oh no, Skelly boys.
Yes, Robbie, I have eyes.
Dude, that's so
The mysterious structure, which has
I
been
hope
described
Aunt May
as
isn't
some
watching
kind
this
of
because she's
ancient
going to
temple,
flip.
has suddenly appeared in the war-torn Republic
I try to
of
stop
Transia,
it, but
decimating a
You
remote
screwed up,
village at the
Robbie.
base of Mount
It's
Wonderful.
okay, you can say it.
Images
Doesn't
taken
matter
by
who
tourists
screwed up.
have been reposted
What
over
matters
2
is that
million
we're
times
screwed.
on every social media outlet with the hashtag #ApocalypseWow.
We're in the end game now.
Chapter 3. After only 18 sessions of this, ancient temple discovered in the Republic of Transia. Small village decimated by structure. Storm's just reading.
The end of the world wasn't real before. It is now.
Yep. Yep. And we have, how you say, a fucked up royal. What are your thoughts on this, Wade?
Lived through catastrophic world-ending events before? Boring. You're expecting to hear a witty one-liner. I get it. But I gotta say, I'm speechless.
I find that hard to believe.
I'm serious. You dropped a freaking mountain on the Hulk, and he waltzed away like it was nothing. I mean, if a mountain didn't kill him, what could? My ego? No. It couldn't stand carrying the weight of the entire world. Oh, 1 billion elephants. A duck the size of a house? Or maybe
A duck the size of the house would be lighter, so much lighter than the mountain.
Third time is the charm. Maybe we could drop the moon on him.
A Chewbacca,
Perfect
if you call
idea,
it.
Hunter. Rock hard just thinking about it.
Come on, man.
I said what I said.
What else is there to lose at this point?
Literally everything. Figuratively, also everything. The exciting thing is that you don't know.
And you know how this ends?
A Deadpool never reveals his secrets. After all that, we can add another L to the pile.
An L?
You know, a loss. A goose egg. A big fat 0. Gotta say, I don't know how you keep up the cheerleader attitude.
I am cursed with optimism.
Because there is no other choice. I need to keep moving onward.
Sounds too heroic to me. Try again.
But it is the truth. I cannot stop now.
The truth also sounds stupid. But you're going because of spite. That's relatable.
You are more perceptive than you give on.
They don't call me Perceptive Pool for nothing.
They don't call you
Just
Perceptive
take it
Pool.
sleazy, Hunter. The fight's not going anywhere.
Okay. Is Nico Yardways or... No.
Is it luck or is it cursed?
Let me guess. You came to rub it in? Tell me the Midnight Suns are just a bunch of Hero Academy dropouts who are in over their heads?
I'm not here to rub anything in. I came here to say, I thought what you did back there was brave. And bold.
Yeah, right. You mean brave and stupid?
You weren't being stupid. You did what you thought was right. Sometimes, we can do everything in our power to stop a bad thing from happening and still fall flat on our faces. Just keep your chin up and remember, failure is an essential part of the superhero gig. I mean, look at me. I haven't exactly been batting 1,000 these days, but that doesn't seem to have slowed down my ego any.
Yeah, you gotta be a real sociopath to be a superhero.
Well, nothing like impending doom to bring people together. But seriously, I admire what you tried to pull off back there. Took a lot of guts. Maybe next time, you'll get the glory.
Aw.
Thanks, Tony.
That's sweet.
Anytime, Nico.
Yay, we did it. Ugh, the first time we're actually trusted to sit in the driver's seat, the first freaking time, and we couldn't stop her.
In her defense, Demon Mama's a beast, man.
Summon the Temple of Cthon. Way to go, team.
I, for one, regret nothing we did back there, and neither should you.
Hell yeah.
Too bad it was all in vain.
We do not know that yet.
Yet? You saw what happened. Now, ancient ugly squid god is gonna arrive any moment to feast on our souls.
Nico, I am not going to let that happen. Chosen one, remember?
How come you always manage to say the exact right thing to make me feel better?
Because we gamified a friendship mechanic.
You mean not so secret superpower? Alright, I'm gonna stay out here a while and lick my wounds for a little bit longer. Thanks for, checking up on me.
Let me know if you need anybody else to lick your wounds.
Wanda, there's something I ought to say to you.
Lugubrious.
You were right about Lilith's tomb.
Did you just say I was right about something?
Gasp.
I did. Just as you were probably right about other things, too. Many other things. You let an old, stubborn immortal let you take the blame for so much.
You were hurting. You needed something to point to.
And here I was thinking I was the one who was supposed to take care of all of you.
Aw, we all have to learn to get
I
along.
am sorry, Wanda. For everything.
So am I.
I see you and Caretaker are on the mend.
Hey, get it, girl.
Seems so. I should be happy about it. But how can I be happy about anything when the Temple of Chthon is wreaking havoc on my home? I grew up in Transia, you know. In a remote village at the foot of Mount Wundagore.
I gave you a music box called On the Slopes of Mount Wundagore. I know.
People's lives.
I know everything about you. I'm Gwenpool.
The casualties Transia has suffered these last few days. We will avenge each and every one of them.
I really hope we can.
Well, it is not a matter of can, Wanda. We must. The world depends on it. Literally.
Whatever it takes to stop your mom, right?
Whatever it takes.
It's time to nut up,
I'm afraid
Maximoff.
of her, you know, of seeing her. I mean, what if it happens again? What if she turns me back into bad Wanda?
I'm still waiting to see good Wanda. Just a little light ribbon.
There is a reason my mother wanted you.
Oh, yeah? I'm not so sure that's a good thing.
Just embrace who you are.
That's the last thing most of the people here think I should do.
Maybe so. But it is the only way to gather the courage it will take to face Lilith again and survive.
So, like, fight her darkness with mine?
Well, I did not quite say that.
Yeah, you did. And I appreciate it. Thanks. I needed that kind of resolve.
Yeah, you need a win,
I
Wanda.
have to get back to the news. See what new horrors are befalling my hometown.
Do not watch too much
home
of it.
village.
The overconsumption of news media is supposed to be bad for your mental health, especially during an apocalypse.
There are worse things for your mental health, Hunter. And I'm pretty sure I've experienced them all. I'll take my
By the
chances
time I
with
fucked a
little
robot.
cable news. Night.
There are few who could endure what you have and still remain standing.
I don't know
Bam.
where I would be with friends like
Bam. I mean, probably dead in a ditch somewhere. No Wundagore Everbloom. Hello,
He's
Agatha.
close, Hunter. Chthon is slithering his way into this dimension. I can feel it.
Gross. Anybody else got anything to say? Nah. Alright, let's go make another offering. And then we're gonna call it a night.
I doubt a
Offering bowl. Take my necklace. Break my necklace.
It seems my offering was accepted.
200 gloss. Okay, that's where we're going to call it for now. Tune in next time for even more Midnight Suns. Thank you so much for hanging out. Be sure to click all of the relevant buttons, the follow, the subscribe. You can check out my YouTube channel. It is in the links. Be sure to watch all of my playthroughs and tune in for more. All right. We're going to miss you, Book Club. See you guys next time. Bye-bye.